a review of Fallout 4. This kind of took a long time to put it together, but I've
No, it
decided I'll
didn't. It only took us 5 minutes.
liar. I've been thinking about making a review the
He's
whole
lying.
time.
His name's Bob. It's not Vincent. Don't trust him.
Okay, so pretty much what we're gonna do. Me and him are gonna banter for a little bit on which one we think is the best.
Banter.
We're both gonna
Hashtag
give each other
emphasis on
reviews.
banter.
We're both gonna give each other like,
Honestly, no one cares, mate.
mate.
Continue your intro.
So me and him are gonna decide. He's gonna give me his review score. I'm gonna give him my review score, and then we're gonna decide our final review score.
Overall, adding both ours together.
Yes. So, Kevin, what do you think about Fallout's gameplay?
Fallout gameplay? Well, first of all, I think the story, like, if you don't do any side quests, you just do the story. I think that was good because how, like, meet Nick and everything, and then, like, when you
It was immersive.
like when you finally find Sean, like, you see him, but he's actually like, well, you know.
No spoilers. We're just reviewing.
Oh yeah. So overall, the story was amazing. Like it like really cool, amazing. You know, I don't want to spoil anything because nobody likes spoilers. Just yeah. And then the side quests are pretty interesting. You'll find a lot of side quests out there. I mean, look at this douche right here. His name is Victor. He's a douche, and he 360 no scopes people daily. But that has nothing to do with this. What I like about the game is that how he added crit guns. That was the first thing they ever done. Well, not the first, but they added more variety to it. Variety. You know, married rage. And I kind of like how they did the new perk system. Kind of not, and kind of yeah. I kind of like. I both hate it and don't like it at the same time. But the one other thing I don't like about it is how the loading screens, how they pretty much reused the same engine from Skyrim and didn't make a new engine because that's pretty much the reason why there's so much real loading screens. And the other thing I don't like about it is that there's
Oh my god.
too many glitches, but you know that's usually normal for Bethesda game, but this time it's more glitches than usual. You know what I mean? But overall, I give it. It's still a fun game. It's still amazing. You can do so many things. It's a must-have. It's worth every dollar. And that's why I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
I thought we were just discussing the gameplay, not the whole game.
Oh, well, you should have told me something, bro.
I did. I told you let's discuss the gameplay.
Oh, I'm not good. Well, you know what, Vincent, you go. Okay, I already gave my route. You go. You do. Wait, no, Bob.
Okay, I'm gonna give the gameplay right now. Okay. In my opinion, the gameplay is slightly better than Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I still believe it is kind of quirky in its Fallout fashion, but
it's just on quirky.
Got plenty of drinks on you. I've got a few minutes to browse.
I do believe Fallout is has always been like a really good, you know, story. Gameplay has been really good all the time, but the gameplay in this one, I think the graphics are like a little like over the edge.
Like, do you think the graphics are too much?
No, I think like it's a little. I think it's better than the last game.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good thing.
Like it was.
It also like made it more colorful.
Yeah, like the other games were kind of dull. Even the DLC, even like they had really bland colors, but this one actually has some variety. Not very dark like all the other games. And the actual gameplay, like, I'm really actually happy they added running and sprinting. I hated how you couldn't do that in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, but Kevin, do you remember those days where you wouldn't be able to sprint?
Yeah, that was annoying. That drove me crazy.
Me too, Kevin. Me too. I do like the crafting system. Like, it was more variety. Even, like, New Vegas had a little bit of... That was, like, a taste of what Bethesda could really do.
It still
But
is, really. I mean,
yeah, like
the engine
we
could be better.
like we barely had anything.
Still
But
a good game.
I do love that there are more power armors in this game than all the other games, pretty much.
Yeah. There's a lot more things to do than the other ones, like, other than
Yeah, like
doing missions,
they
build,
did
development.
recycle the Fallout 3 story. Not gonna
Mhm.
spoil about like what happens, but you
Yeah,
guys should go Fallout 3, go pick it up. In my opinion, the Fallout 3 is one of the best games I ever played.
like, is that a new dance move? Oh, anyway, yeah. I like it how they made junk actually valuable, like
True.
waste. They made it actually like worth something.
Okay, Kevin, what do you think?
Paid actor.
What other things should we talk about?
Paid actor.
Kevin,
Character development.
what do you think about variety?
Oh, the variety is so good. My mama, she called me up in the daytime and she told me about the game. I'm not kidding. My mama literally did.
What are the, I'm
But
not for the review
the character.
Fallout?
What?
Nick's not the type to turn
Never.
someone away, but he's only one person.
Sorry, your mic
So
glitching out. What
sometimes
did you say,
things
boy?
just pile up.
Ellie?
I
Always
still
true.
can't understand. Your mic's glitching out. It's like,
Keep on talking.
okay. Oh, well, what did you want me to talk about now? Cool.
The variety.
What? Oh, the variety. Oh, they added a lot of more variety because there's a more variety where there's more to do than just doing missions. You can just do whatever. You can build the most epic, most defab base you can ever make in your entire life, and you can just continue on. It's endless until your game crashes. That's another problem for PC gamers. And the game crashes all the time, but I don't really care. But,
Yeah,
that's probably
this is PS4 gameplay.
yes, PS4. We're gonna go back to PS4. One thing I don't like is character dialogue. I don't really like that because sometimes when you try to skip what they're saying because you don't have time to put up with their bullshit. I mean, sample text. Yes, I am actually a paid actor, but that's not important right now. But seriously though, it's really annoying. You accidentally click the wrong thing, and you're like, I think I'm kind of pissed off. My mama, my mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, and that's how I feel like Fallout 4.
Unless you plan it really well. That is actually kind of true with the dialogue. It says stuff that you don't actually really mean.
It's also kind of glitchy too. Like sometimes at random, someone could be pushing them or they're falling down or something.
It's true. Like in dialogue, like I'd skip too much, and then you guys wouldn't even have a response. If you kept pressing like the action button, he would keep saying yeah.
One thing I do like is how, yeah, you already know the joke. But you know what I also like is that you're able to make a 360 no scope device. That's probably the best part about it. You can make any gun, you can name it and everything like that. But you know why I'm talking in the Texas accent? I don't know why, boy. I think I'm starting to turn into a hillbilly.
Okay. Now now our next thing is gonna be story. Just kidding. Did we do story already?
One other thing, I also felt like the map got smaller for some reason.
No, it was bigger than Skyrim. It's bigger than Skyrim.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Skyrim is huge.
I know. It's bigger than Skyrim.
How is that even possible? Like, it takes like 10 seconds just to scroll to the, like 20 or 30 seconds just to scroll to the other end or something.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about the
What?
No, now we're gonna talk about the workshop.
The workshop. Ah, I see you, boy.
In my opinion, I'm gonna talk first. In my opinion, it was a good idea to add it. It goes in with the lore of Fallout. But
yeah, you gotta survive the bullshit.
my little complaint that I have about it is that the walls, when you try to connect them, they don't snap back. Like they don't go like to the side or anything.
Oh yeah, that's a problem.
There is a few texture bugs, but you know this game,
Mhm.
it's it's their first next gen game, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge as hard as I would with other developers that have been with PS4 for a long time.
Yeah.
I trust Bethesda, but you know.
Mhm. And I think we should trust Bethesda because they're one of the only gaming companies that mostly all their games are amazingly well. It's rare for them to have a bad one.
It's true. Most of their games are really good. That's enough of that. So, Kevin, what do you give this game? Kevin, what's your rating?
Oh, I see. So, what are we gonna talk about next, Bink Bink?
Hmm. What's another cool feature?
Well, think, boy, think.
Oh, the new Pip-Boy model.
Oh, yeah.
I find it kind of
I
weird
think
that it has that little blue that thing coming out of the side, that little white thing.
I don't have any problem with that at all.
I just find it kind of weird because it hasn't been on any other games.
Well, it is a new version of it. I think it's better in my opinion.
And I never said it was. I never said it was worse.
Well, you said you didn't like the way how it had that, so
I said it
technically
looks
you
kind of
didn't like
weird
something about it.
because the other ones didn't have that. But you know, I won't judge.
Well, yeah, of course, it's a new model.
Okay, so what's another? Oh yeah, I like to talk about the how much the season pass is.
Oh no. Yeah.
The season pass, if you go to GameStop, is like plus $30, and it's
Hmm.
already 60. That's $90 pretty much if you want to spend that much money getting season pass.
I also like how the game comes with the poster.
Yeah, that was a
That's a
really good
plus.
addition.
You can say like paid actor, you know. So like when you're playing the game, you can have it like in front of your face, like hanged up on the wall. Like you don't feel like freaking pressing the button because you're just lazy as shit. You just look up and there you go, right there.
Oh, and I'll also talk about the Pip the Pip Boy app.
Oh, hmm.
In my opinion, the Pip Boy app is pretty cool, except
Mm-hmm.
for that. Actually, no, don't have that many complaints about it, but it is
I
kind
actually
of.
do have one more complaint.
What is a complaint?
I feel like the radio DJ was a disappointment. I mean, it did have all the songs are good and catchy and everything, but I feel like they could put more dialogue and they could put more music. You know, like they could have added that song "Mr. Sandman" because that would really match the perk "Mr. Sandman." That would be cool. Pretty catchy too. Pretty catchy song. I just felt like they didn't put enough. They could have put at least like one or two or three more songs and like maybe some
Yeah,
dialogue. You know,
cause they pretty much reused most of the
because
songs that are in the last game.
most of the time when you think about it, you're actually listening to the radio most of the time. And you kind of just hearing the same repeat, and it kind of gets annoying. You gotta have a little bit more variety. You know, variety.
Variety.
Variety, because you're gonna be traveling a lot, you know, places.
Yeah, and I also like talking about the new factions that were
Yeah.
here.
Yes. Yeah, that's
In
great.
my opinion, I like the new factions.
But yeah, one thing I liked about the game is how they added Terminators in it. That's what I call them. They're not actually Terminators, but they're pretty much the same thing as Terminators. Here's one thing I don't like about Fallout is how you customize your character's face when you first start. It's kind of complicated and weird.
Yeah, it is like pretty like
It's difficult.
it is kind of hard trying to get like
It takes longer to do things with it,
yeah, but
in my
it's better
opinion.
than seeing your guy look really. It's better than looking at your guy and thinking he's a monster.
Yeah. Well, that was a plus. I mean, people can literally make him look like a monster.
Well, now they can. Before they couldn't. Before your guy just looked like a doll.
That's true.
But is there anything else you'd like to discuss, Kevin?
I feel like they didn't put as much energy weapons in this one. I feel like there's not that much, really.
Oh, micro fusion cells. If anybody remember those.
Yeah, they removed macrofusion cells and replaced it with fusion cells, but I'm pretty sure that's the same thing, just a shorter name, Vincent.
Yeah,
Without the
pretty
micro
much.
in it.
But I do miss those though.
Yeah. Why? Because it had a longer name?
No, because I'm just really used to them.
No, I see.
Even that attack dog had a collar on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put that on my dog. And you see that when you get really high level, you actually start doing more damage and more damage and more damage. Not like it was kind of like that in Skyrim, but not as much. I do like exploring. It's a lot more, rewards you a lot more. It really it helps to explore.
Okay.
Because there's tons of different things to go around. New power armor, the ones that are introduced in Fallout 1. But in the PS4 version, the game does get kind of glitchy when you go inside city areas.
Okay, yeah. So, what else should we talk about being geek? Oh, one thing I thought was cool if they had vehicles you could drive, like you know how the vertibirds. It would be cool if you were actually they allowed you to drive it yourself to places you want to go.
But they really won't let you. Oh, and I hate that you have to go to somewhere you can fast travel to.
Yeah. Why you hate it? Do you hate that?
Because I want to go. What if I want to go like somewhere else?
Well, I don't know. So, Vincent, what do you rate Fallout 4?
I would rate it. My honest review would be a 9.5. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Probably a 9.
Yeah.
Not the best, but it's not the worst.
I'm pretty sure if there was that, it would probably be a 5 out of 10. Because a 5 out of 10 is okay. And that's like, that's pretty much what you just said. When you put 9 out of 10, you're pretty much saying that it's like amazing, which it is amazing. So I agree. I think final verdict, I think a perfect would be 8.5 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. Either one of those, but mostly 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
And by the way, one thing before we end this broadcast, I want to say that don't listen to IGN. They get paid. They get paid to rate their shit. I mean, look at Call of Duty, most anticipated game of the year. Nah, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I'm done. No, they get paid to say that shit. Don't listen to them.
True, I do think. Why did we talk about IGN all of a sudden?
Cause they're douches. You can't trust them anymore. They get paid. They say, oh, this game's 10 out of 10. We totally did not get paid by this company. Yeah, we're just gonna say that. I mean, yeah, we did a shitty game. It's 9 out of 10, bro. If you don't believe me, trust me, I'm IGN.
I do think like IGN was a good channel before, but now they're kind of.
Yeah, they're kind of a sellout now. In my opinion, I think people should be really looking for reviews where they tell the most honest truth of what they think about it, not what other people think, not if they're getting paid to do it, but if what they think.
True, you should always decide yourself. You shouldn't always go look for somebody else's review.
Or if you know somebody who has the game, just play it, and then think if you like it, then you get it.
Yeah.
So, Vincent, do you think this broadcast is officially over? But before we end this, we gotta do the default cry.
Wait, I'm doing something.
I can't do it because I can't weave, so you have to do it. Okay, that was the Bing Bong cry. We're done with end this broadcast right now. End it.
Alright, boy. Oh, you need to hold on for a second. Alright guys, this is the end of the stream. / review. See you guys later. Bye.